With food costs higher than ever before, we understand that the size of your supermarket bill might be a bigger concern than whether it is healthy, but it's possible to look after both. Here are our top tips for making healthy food choices that don't break the bank, helping to reduce your risk of long-term health issues like a heart attack or stroke. Any fresh fruit and vegetables can be included in your 5-a-day. Ideally, try to have as much variety through the week as you can. It's worth looking out for special offers on fruit and veg, and buying them in season will be cheaper and tastier than out of season. Frozen fruit and veg also count towards your 5-a-day, and can be cheaper, as well as helping to avoid waste. Tinned fruit and veg count towards your 5-a-day if they re-tinned in water or juice, without added sugar or salt. Most of us in the UK eat too much salt, and over time, this contributes to high blood pressure, which can increase your risk of heart attacks and strokes. We're also mostly eating too much sugar, which can lead to putting on weight. So check the label and consider whether the one without sugar and salt is affordable. If not, perhaps you could switch to a different product. If you want to include meat in your diet, extra lean mince is the healthiest way to buy mince, but it does cost more. The cheapest mince contains around 4 times as much unhealthy fat compared to extra lean. If you need to buy the cheapest mince, you can reduce the fat if you cook it the day before, allow it to cool, refrigerate, and then remove the fat from the top the next day. Or you might be able to use less meat in dishes like shepherd's pie, bolognese, sauce, stews, and curries, by adding beans and vegetables. This will reduce the fat content, and if you don't need to buy as much meat, leaner options might become more affordable. Skin-on pieces of chicken and pieces with bones are cheaper than skinless, boneless chicken pieces. Just bear in mind that chicken skin contains saturated fat, so remove it before cooking. Tinned fish is cheaper than fresh, and doesn't even need cooking. Tinned, salmon, sardines, mackerel, and pilchards are oily fish, which we're recommended to eat once a week for our heart health. Frozen fish can also be cheaper than fresh. Frozen fish fillets or pieces without added sauces or coatings are usually healthier than fish fingers or other breaded or battered fish, which contain added fat and salt. If you have 3 nutritious, balanced meals each day, you might find that you don't need to snack. But if snacks are part of your diet or your family's, try to choose fruit, plain low-fat yogurt, and unsalted nuts for a more filling and nutritious choice. If you are cooking on the hob, use the smallest pan you need for the job, and put a lid on it to speed up cooking and save on the amount of fuel you use. Try not to boil more water in the kettle than you need, but if you have leftover boiling water, you can put it in a flask to use for hot drinks later.